discussed. So far we have discussed how scientists can believe in God. We have logically seen how one can believe in God. That's what we have seen so far. Then we have seen that God cannot be seen by our mundane senses. For us to see God, we need to have the proper vision. We need to follow proper process, right? Because we have got many defects in our senses. And there are 3 ways of gaining knowledge. And we talked about how Shabd Praman is the best way of gaining knowledge. Then we looked at what is the difference between humans and animals. Humans are considered far more superior only because they can ask the question, why am I suffering? Who is God? Who am I? They can ask the question, but animals cannot ask the question. That's why humans are considered superior. Then we talked about how everybody is looking for happiness, but they're looking in the wrong position. They're looking in the wrong direction. So right happiness can be sought by only asking questions about God. Then the 4th session was about who we are. If we are the body, then why do our body keep changing? So that's why we have proved by various different techniques and logically that we are not the body, but we are a soul, Atma, which never dies, which is Amar, eternal, everlasting. And then we discussed how, and we talked about many proofs here, reincarnation, phobia, and so many things, right? Then we talked about in the last session how there is a material world where we are living currently, and there is a spiritual world, right? And we come from the spiritual world to this material world because we revolted against God. We did something against God because of which we have come in this material world. And that's why we are suffering. And if we have to go back to where we came from, we have to learn the process. So why did we come here? Because we revolted against God. We didn't follow the rules of God. And then we talked about many examples, how the boy who went from his family, he spent all his money and he couldn't actually get happiness. And he spent all the money and he was a beggar then. And he had to come back. And there's also an example of Adam and Eve, which was not discussed last time, but Adam and Eve are the same story. Adam and Eve basically were living in the Eden Gardens, and they were living happily by following the laws of God. But when they broke the law of God, when they ate the forbidden apple, that's when they started suffering. Till that point of time, they were not even wearing clothes, but they were not bothered about it. But once they broke the rules of God, they couldn't move around without clothes. They had to wear clothes, and they became conscious about it. So it's a long story, but long story cut short, basically they broke the laws of God. A millionaire, his son is lost, and you find him somewhere in another city. Now he's hungry, he's not got any clothes, he's tattered. So what is the best thing you can do? Obviously, the best thing you can do is probably give him some food, give him some shelter. But better than that is take him to his own father, because the father can provide him everything. Similarly, we have lost our way by coming to this material world where we are currently living. And we need to go back to the spiritual world where we came from. Right? Now, a lot of people say, hey, what is the spiritual world and all? We can't believe it. Now, the point here is, there are many things we don't believe, but they exist. For example, if somebody coming from Germany, he goes in a village in India and tells him, oh, if you go in Germany, you will never find a street which has got any garbage. In India, finding garbage in the streets is very normal. But in Germany, they do cleaning every month. Mega cleaning. Streets, house, everything. Not a single garbage or plastic you will find on the streets. It's very clean. But anybody who's not gone to Germany, you will think, अरे ऐसा कुछ होता ही नहीं, ऐसा कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता, because you have not seen it. If somebody goes to US, he sees everybody's happy. I mean, at least seems happy. Everybody's got a house, everybody's got a car, and everybody's enjoying. It seems they are enjoying, but they are not actually. But it's very difficult for us to actually believe that such things exist. That's why people go to US to enjoy, but they also don't find happiness. The point here is there are so many things we can't believe, but they exist, right? And similarly, the Shastras say, the Vedas tell us that there is another world, which is a spiritual world, which is what is called as Kailash Vasi Hona, Swarg Vasi Hona. Swarg is obviously part of the same world, but Vaikunt Vasi Hona. It's because that's a separate world. We come from that world here and we are suffering now because we revolted against God. We didn't follow the rules of God. And now you've got an opportunity to ask the question in human form. Why am I suffering? Who am I? Who is God? How can I go back to the situation where I came from? That is what was discussed so far. So we'll continue from there where we discussed and go to the next session. This is the sixth session. So we talked about, we'll talk about how if God is one, why so many religions? Why so many fights? Right? That's what we'll discuss today. Okay. So we'll discuss about who is God, ABCD formula, and so on and so forth. Now, if you look at the essential principles of any religion, right? Any essential principle of any religion you talk about, be it Hinduism, be it Muslim, Islam, be it Christianity, Judaism, Sikhism, every religion talks about approaching a spiritual master, guru. Every religion. There's not a single religion which doesn't have this concept. So the basic fundamental is the same. God is one and love of God also is taught in all religions. Obeying God's law is also taught. Service to God, returning to kingdom of God, every religion talks about it. If you really go deeper, sin no more. You should not perform any sin. That is also mentioned. The glories of holy names. You will see many people like Muslims chant this name every day in the morning, 5 o'clock, 5:30. Allahu Akbar, Allah. They'll chant. That's nothing but chanting God's name. Christians chant in the rosary. We also chant Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, right? Om Namah Shivaya. We also chant Krishna's name, holy name. So similarly, every religion has got chanting of holy names. Every religion actually prescribes sacrifice and renunciation of material pleasure, which means you will see people performing yajnas. Muslims perform Ramzan. Many in India do, Chaturmas, fasting, right? So similarly, in every religion talks about sacrifice and renunciation of pleasure, right? So that's why actually secularism is nothing but atheism, which means I cannot say कि नहीं सर्वधर्म समभाव ऐसा बोल के छोड़ दिया, कोई भी religion follow नहीं किया. That is of no use. Actual secularism means knowing that every religion is right at its own place and you following at least one religion. That is secularism. Secularism मतलब ये नहीं है कि सारे religion है ही नहीं और कोई भी religious नहीं. That is not secularism. That is actually atheism. And atheism means भगवान को मानना. Secularism means सारे धर्म अपने अपने जगह ठीक है. Right? That is the concept. Right? That's how we understand this. Okay, let's go deeper. Now let's try to understand from an analogy of a mathematics. Now if there is a small child, let's say second year, third year, the child will, if you ask the child 2 plus 5, the child will immediately tell 7. But if you tell the child 2 minus 5, the child will think, no. There's nothing called as minus because it doesn't know anything about minus. Right? The child will not be able to answer the question because it's too small for that. But a high school boy or a girl, 8th standard, 9th standard, he'll immediately solve it. He'll say 2 minus 5 is minus 3. A child who is going in a college like you, right? All of you are in engineering college. For you, derivatives and integration, it's very easy because you have done it in the 12th standard, right? Forget about 2 minus 5. That's too easy for you guys. Which means every religion, like these different students, are at different levels of their understanding of mathematics. Every religion is at different level of understanding of God. Like Islam believes that you can eat any animal's meat except pig and dog because they consider pig and dog as the lowest animal, right? Catholics believe you should You could eat meat every day except Friday. That is a fasting day for them. You don't eat meat any day. And in Sanatan Dharma, which we call as Hinduism, actually meat eating is considered as a sin, right? Although there is a arrangement for people who cannot give up meat to eat meat, but in general, it's considered a sin, correct? Which means there is different level of understanding depending upon the person who is following. So we'll go in deeper about this to understand this better. Now, which is the oldest dharma or religion, right? So Sanatan, Islam is 1300 years, Christianity is 2000, Buddhism is 2500. Bhagavad Gita was spoken 5000 years back by Krishna to Arjuna, Kurukshetra Yuddha. And Sanatan Dharma is eternal. It's been there from the existence of the entire creation. वो creation बनने से पहले ही Sanatan Dharma है, right? That's how old it is. So there is no word called as Hindu in the scriptures. हम लोग हिंदू बोलते हैं, but actually scriptures में हिंदू वगैरह नाम है ही नहीं. Where did this word come from? Actually, it came from the Muslims. When they invaded us, Mughals, there was the river Sindhu, and they used to say people who stay beyond Sindhu, on the other side of Sindhu. But there is no word like S in Arabic. They used to say Hindu instead of Sindhu. So that is how we got the name Hindu. Never ever in Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, or any of the scriptures you will find the word Hindu. Neither will you find Islam or Christianity or Buddhism, because these scriptures are meant for everybody. There is no differentiation. Every religion is right at their own point, at their own place, right? That's how we understand this. Okay. Now let's look at certain analogies from a book called as Jai Dharma. Now in Sanatan Dharma, in Bhagavad Gita, we talk about a soul being a jiva, whereas in Islam it's called Ruh, it is in Quran. We have a word called spiritual, which is Chit. They have a word called Mujarrad. Material, Jism. Consciousness, Ruh, Mujarrad. Conditioned soul means basically a person or a soul coming to this material world, in this earthly planet, and getting attached to it. And you're staying here only. Right? That's called a conditioned soul. Whereas liberated soul is somebody who is actually or in the kingdom of God. He is in the spiritual world. He is not bound by this material world. It's called Ruh Tarkibi in Islam. Right? Impurity or ignorance is called Mala in Bhagavad Gita, where it's called Malakut. So like that, you will find there are many words which are common. Every word you will find some meaning there. Spiritual world is called Paravyoma. It's called Alam al-Mashal. Love of God is called Ishq. And Ishwar is called Khoda. Like that. So you'll find so many common things, which means there is commonality, a lot of commonality. Okay, now let's look at the other aspect. So this was a conversation between a Qazi and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was God himself. And it is basically said that there is a lot of commonality between Muslim, Islam and Hinduism. Right? Now let's look at the Christianity as well. Okay, what is said in Christianity? In Sanatan Dharma, Hinduism, it is said, Krishna says to Arjuna, this is Bhagavad Gita 15.6, that abode of mine is not illumined by sun or moon, nor by electricity. One who reaches there never comes back, which means once we go back to our material spiritual world, we will not come to this miserable fate. Right? Now let's see what Christianity talks about. Okay, there's more here. In Shvetashri Upanishad, there is a shloka that says, there the sun does not shine, neither do the moons and stars, nor do they flash any light. What to speak of fire? Because the Lord himself is shining, there is no need for any other light. Now what does Christianity say? There shall be no night there, no candle, no light of sun, for the Lord God gave them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. Now you see the commonality? There's so much common here, right? And aimlessly people fight over these things. It is aimlessness because there's no meaning. Now what is Krishna saying to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita? I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge, both phenomenal means material, and nominal means spiritual, by knowing which there shall be remain nothing further to be known. Which means this is complete knowledge. Whatever Krishna is explaining to Arjuna is complete knowledge. There is nothing to be known beyond this. But in Bible, Jesus says, there is much I can tell you, but you will not be able to understand. Which means, basically what it is there is a lot beyond Christianity or Bible, which is told in Bhagavad Gita. That's what we can consider. Again, we are trying not to belittle any religion. We're not saying that Hinduism is superior than Christianity. ऐसा नहीं बोल रहे हम लोग. But we're just factually trying to understand what falls where. In Hinduism, the details are much higher, and we'll see some more examples here. Whereas Christianity talks about certain basics. So the point here is, different religions are giving a same message. Same message है. भगवान है, भगवान के रूल्स को फॉलो करो, कोई पाप मत करो, right? भगवान का नाम उच्चारण करो और भगवान के धाम चले जाओ. All these are very, very common things, right? They are there in every religion. Not a single religion will be there it doesn't talk about, right? Okay. Now let's look at the analogy of a dictionary, right? Now there is something called as a pocket dictionary. Pocket dictionary only has certain words, probably a few thousand, maybe 5,000, 6,000. But a Chambers dictionary has got all the words, right? A Chambers dictionary is a full dictionary. It has got all the words. Anything gets added, it gets added in this particular dictionary. Similarly, Sanatan Dharma, which is following the original Vedas, like Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, that is like Chambers dictionary because it's got everything which we need. Whereas other religions like Bible, Quran, Guru Granth Sahib, these are like a pocket dictionary. They are got limited information. Why limited information? Because the audience who were going to listen to this message, they would not have been able to understand everything. So उनको जितना चाहिए तो उतना ही दिया. For example, we talked about the mathematical example. अगर सेकेंड स्टैंडर्ड या थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड में कोई बच्चा है, उसको अगर जाके अलजेब्रा के, इंटीग्रेशन के, कैलकुलस के एग्जांपल होता है, बोलो कि ऐसा कुछ होता ही बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, he will not understand. Similarly, the original Vedas, which has got everything in it, which talks about very, very high principles, if that is told to everybody in the world, nobody will be able to understand. कोई समझ ही नहीं पाएगा. इसीलिए क्या किया भगवान ने, अलग अलग छोटे छोटे डिक्शनरी बनाए. ऑक्सफोर्ड डिक्शनरी, ये डिक्शनरी, वो डिक्शनरी. और ओरिजिनल जो चेंबर्स डिक्शनरी है वो है वेदास. अपने वेदों में सब कुछ दिया हुआ है. एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग यू नीड. दैट इज हाउ यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. कोई भी रिलीजन गलत या सही नहीं है. आई एम रिपीटिंग दिस बिकॉज पीपल मिसअंडरस्टैंड. कोई भी रिलीजन गलत या सही नहीं है. गलत तो नहीं है, सही तो होगा ही if you are following the original. If you follow the original message given by Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, Guru Granth Sahib, in our case it's Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, then you are following the right path. Original message follow करोगे तो, which means हम लोग, मतलब a person who knows real religion, जिसको spirituality पता है ना, वो कभी भी differentiate नहीं करेगा. He'll never differentiate based upon religion. One time, one saintly person, he was yet to become a saintly person. So he went to a Muslim person in one of the cities, and he saw that the Muslim person went to the temples, he went to the mosques, and whenever he met any Hindus, he will give respect. So he said, hey, you are looking like a Muslim fellow, and why are you talking even Hinduism, and why are you respecting Hinduism? So the Muslim fellow took a deep breath and he said, you know what? Allah, Krishna, Rama, Jehovah, everybody is same. They only have different names. He's the same God, same Bhagwan hai bhaiya, alag alag nahi hai. Then why are people differentiating? Because of lack of understanding. So he said, if I do not recognize my God in different form, what is the point? I am a dog of my God. मैं मेरे भगवान का कुत्ता हूं, और कुत्ता जो होता है अपने मालिक को कोई भी कपड़ों में आने दो, कोई भी वेश में आने दो, वो पहचानता है. If I do not recognize God in the form of Krishna or Rama or Allah or Jehovah, then what is the point of me learning so many books? That is the point which is missed by entire population today. किसी को पता ही नहीं ये point. Everybody is thinking नहीं नहीं नहीं, मेरा ही रिलीजन सबसे परफेक्ट है, बाकी सब रिलीजन गोल है. दैट इज वेयर द प्रॉब्लम इज. एवरी बोलते ना, सब अपना अपना तुनतुना बजा रहे कि नहीं मेरा ही रिलीजन सबसे परफेक्ट है और बाकी सब बकवास है. One time one of my friends was going in a train and he was standing near the platform. So one person came and he threw a flyer at him and he said, follow Jesus, otherwise you'll be condemned to eternity, condemned to hell for eternity. हैं? मतलब भगवान को फॉलो करो, किसको? जीसस को, नहीं तो नरक जाओगे हमेशा के लिए. अरे ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? बेसिकली व्हाट ही वाज ट्राइंग टू से इज कि क्रिश्चियनिटी के अलावा और कोई रिलीजन है ही नहीं. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज फेनेटिज्म. ये पागलपन है, बिकॉज तुम बोल रहे हो बाकियों के रिलीजन सही नहीं है. दिस इज फेनेटिज्म. You have to respect everybody in the world, every religion in the world, because they are right at their own place. तुम उनका you cannot find faults in them because they are actually authentic religions. And if you follow the authentic religion, you'll be able to progress, right? That is the real understanding of spirituality, right? Okay, now who is God? Let's try to understand who is God. So far we saw why there are so many religions, right? So we understood that there are different people at different levels. For example, when Jesus started preaching, he preached to fishermen. जो लोग मछुआरे थे उनको preaching किया. Now मछुआरे लोगों को, amen, the people who were there at that time, the fishermen, they could only understand basics of religion. उनको इतना ही बताना था कि देखो भगवान है, हाँ, तुम गलत काम मत करो, दूसरों से झूठ मत बोलो, चीटिंग मत करो, दूसरों को मारो मत. ये 10 commandments दिए जीसस ने, because they could only understand the basics, right? Similarly, Prophet Muhammad, when he gave the message to the Muslims, they were tribal people, right? And he had to give basic information कि भाई भगवान है, मानो भगवान को, भगवान का 5 बार रोज नमाज पढ़ो. This is what he had to tell. And in one of the messages, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to criticize, but we are trying to understand the religion in the right way. He said that it is written in Quran somewhere, and I can give the reference, that you should not have a relationship with your sister or mother. आप अपने बहन और माँ के साथ sexual relationship नहीं कर सकते. ऐसे बोलना पड़ा उनको. Why? Probably they were tribal people who were doing that. But if you look at the way Krishna spoke it to Arjun, कैसे बोला कृष्णा ने? Krishna said, I have given you the entire information. इसमें कोई भी information बचा नहीं. There is nothing which is pending. सब कुछ दिया मैंने तुमको. Correct? सब कुछ दे दिया है. इसके ऊपर कुछ है ही नहीं. This is the fullest information. Because Arjun was a expert fighter. He was a very, very great gentleman. He was a great devotee. Amazing personality. He was a very, very advanced soul. So he could understand everything. But the other people who were given message at different point of time, they could not take this. They were not able to tell. If you look at Bhagavad Gita never talks about not killing anybody or not sinning, not talking. That doesn't talk about what is told in Quran. वो basic information नहीं है, क्योंकि Arjuna was a gentleman. When he went to the heavenly planets, Urvashi, one of the very beautiful apsaras there, he was looking at her because he was thinking his grandfather's grandfather, Pururava, he was married to Urvashi. So he was thinking, अरे ये तो मेरी परदादी की परदादी है. But Urvashi was thinking कि अर्जुन को interest लगता है, line दे रहा है. So she called him and said कि we can enjoy. And Arjun said, नहीं. I was looking at you from a motherly point of view. I didn't have any thoughts in my mind. So Urvashi said, नहीं, वो सब कुछ है ना, वो उधर तुम्हारा earthly planet पे चलता है, भूमि में चलता है. इधर heaven में, स्वर्ग में सब कुछ allowed है, यहाँ पे rules नहीं है ऐसा. तो अर्जुन ने बोला, नहीं बाबा, once I have a thought of a mother for a lady, that's it. I cannot break that principle. And he denied. And Urvashi actually cursed him. But the point here is, Arjuna is a perfect gentleman. कभी वो गलत काम नहीं किया उसने. So that's why this message which was given in Bhagavad Gita is a perfect message. It is a perfect message given to Arjuna by Krishna. Arjuna is a very, very highly, enlightened soul, like that. Now let's see who is God. Now, if God definition is given by Parashar Muni. Vyasdev ji is the one who wrote all the Vedas. and his father's name was Parashar Muni. Now, Parashar Muni gave the definition of God. What is that? The definition of God is Janma Dasyatev. Right? Everything is emanating from this person. That is called as God. Right? Even in Bible it is said, Jesus says, I am the Son of God. For whosoever shall call upon the name of Lord shall be saved. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed thy name. तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है कि मेरे पता कौन है? भगवान है. कौन बोल रहा है? जीसस. एंड कुरान में मोहम्मद क्या बोल रहे हैं? He is the prophet of God. He never said I am God. He is the prophet. But in Bhagavad Gita 10.8, Bhagavad Gita 10 chapter 8 shloka, Krishna is saying, Aham sarvasya prabhu matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. इसका मतलब है सारा कुछ जो दिख रहा है सब कुछ मुझसे आ रहा है. Know it Krishna, know it Arjun, everything is coming from me. So you can understand the difference. Who is God, right? And this word Krishna and Christ are also very similar. Christ come from the word Christos. Christos is a Greek version for Krista, and Krista means Krishna in Sanskrit. Krista means attractive, all attractive. So Christ and Krishna has got a lot of similarity. बहुत कुछ common है इसमें. Like that. Jesus said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That name of God was Krista or Krishna. Like that. So who is God? So I told you the definition of God. In the Shastras, Parashar Muni, who is the father of Vyasdev ji, he said a person is God when he is all beautiful, he's got all the strength, he's all knowledgeable, he's famous all the time, he's rich all the time, and he's renunciate all the time. इसका मतलब क्या है कि जो व्यक्ति में ये सारे 6 चीजें हैं उसी को हम भगवान बोल सकते हैं. Otherwise people just worship somebody thinking he's God, but सच्ची में वो God है क्या कैसे पता? Because these things are not there in the person. So this is the right definition of God. God मतलब ये नहीं कि कुछ जादू करके राख बना दे, मुंह से लिंग निकाले, गायब हो जाए. वो तो mystic power है. That is still a material quality. If you meditate in Himalayas for about 20-50 years, you will also get the capability. You can go from India to America in a minute if you perform tapasya. It's possible. There are many sages in Himalayas who meditate, and after some time they are able to get mystic powers. Like there are some Naga Babas who can levitate. Levitate मतलब क्या? एक जगह बैठते हैं जमीन पे और धीरे धीरे ऊपर जाते हैं अपने आप मिस्टिक पावर से. वो कर सकते हैं. और दे कैन नो योर माइंड. आपके मन में क्या चल रहा है सब कुछ जान सकते हैं. ऐसा मिस्टिक पावर है, राइट? So that is not God. They are not God. They are just some common people who have done some austerities. तपस्या की है, उनको पावर मिला है. What do you think these जादूगर्स are? They got a skill to fool you. तुमको illusion में डालने के लिए skill है उनके पास. वो कुछ ऐसा कुछ भगवान के capability नहीं है उनमें. So that is why we have to understand. This is where in India most of the population doesn't even know कि God कौन है. ये ऐसे ही पूछते रहते कुछ तो. परदादों से चल रहा आ रहा है इसलिए पूछ रहे हैं किसी को. पता ही नहीं. You ask in your family itself. आप प्यार से पूछो एक बार आपके मम्मी पापा को, क्या हमारे आपके जो अल्टर में भगवान है उनकी पूजा क्यों कर रहे हो आप? आपने देखा है क्या उनको? Have you actually, don't ask a challenging question, just ऐसे ही पूछो. Why are you offering agarbatti? Why are you offering diya? Right? Why are you
आराम कर रहा हूँ ऐसे करके.
Can you go on?
ऐसे करके.
Why are you why are you doing Somar ka upas? Why are you doing this upas, that upas? They will not be able to answer. क्योंकि they do not have the complete knowledge. हमारा जो knowledge है ब्रिटिशर्स ने सब कुछ रोक दिया था. Britishers when they came they kicked out Vedic knowledge from the scriptures, from the school studies. इसलिए हमको वो ज्ञान नहीं मिलता है. That's why all of you now here who are studying engineering, आपको स्कूल में ये बताया ही नहीं. This is the basic knowledge which should be taught, but है ही नहीं हमारे इसमें. Similarly, people, our parents also don't know, right? हम उनको पूछने जाएंगे बोलते हैं ऐसे सब सवाल नहीं पूछने का. That's what they'll say, because the knowledge is not there. But actually शास्त्रों के अनुसार ये भगवान का definition है. Actual original भगवान जो कृष्ण भगवान है, right? अब अगर ये डेफिनेशन हम लगाने जाएं तो ऑल द डेमिगॉड्स वर देयर, इंद्रा, वरुण, चंद्र, गणपति, शिव जी, दुर्गा, ब्रह्मा, एवरीबडी विल फॉल अपार्ट, क्योंकि ये दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्टिक टू द डेफिनेशन, ये डेफिनेशन में आएंगे नहीं वो लोग। तो कौन आता है? सिर्फ कृष्ण भगवान आते हैं, बिकॉज कृष्ण भगवान ही है जो सबसे ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुल है, सबसे ज्यादा ताकतवर है, ही इज मोस्ट नॉलेजेबल, मोस्ट फेमस, हाईली रिच, उनके इतना श्रीमंत कोई है ही नहीं, राइट, एंड हाईली रिनंसिएट। So this is the point which we have to understand, which we don't understand, and then you think कि भगवान ये है वो है, right? God is the richest. Somebody is the लखपति, करोड़पति, अरबपति, but God is लक्ष्मीपति, जिनके पैरों में लक्ष्मी है, जिस लक्ष्मी के पीछे पूरी दुनिया भाग रही है। For what? So that they can get money. उनके पैरों में लक्ष्मीपति है, नारायण के पैरों में लक्ष्मीपति है। कृष्णा इज लक्ष्मीपति, he has got Lakshmi, which means he's the richest of all, उन्हीं से तो सब कुछ आ रहा है, that's why he's the richest. लक्ष्मी सहस्त्र सत संभ्रम सेवमानं गोविंदमादि पुरुषा तमहं भजामि। ऐसे गोविंद जो स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में रहते हैं, वैकुंठ लोक में, हाँ, नारायण के रूप में, उनके चरणों में लक्ष्मी सहस्त्र कोटि, हजारों कोटि लक्ष्मियां हैं, एक नहीं बहुत सारी, क्योंकि और भगवान से ही सब कुछ आ रहा है, लाइक दैट। So that is called God. Now some person might be strong for some time, but he will not remain strongest for the entire life. If you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was very strong, but अभी बूढ़ा हो गया पूरा, they are not able to lift even a bucket. But God is strongest for all times, कभी भी वो बूढ़ा नहीं होते भगवान। He lifted Govardhan Hill, which is 21 miles in diameter. 21 miles, can you imagine? Circumference में उठाया था कितनी? 7 दिन 7 रात, एक मिनट ने 2 मिनट ने 7 दिन 7 रात, और आराम से लेफ्ट हैंड के ये वाली उंगली में, छोटी वाली उंगली में उठा के ऐसे रखा था। कितने सारे डीमंस को मार दिया, कंस को मारा, जरासंध को मारा, अरिष्टासुर, पूतना, अघासुर, बहुत सारे राक्षसों को मारा। He is the strongest, right? Third, he is the most knowledgeable. Like for example, some of you are in engineering now, so you will have little knowledge about some things. किसी को electronics पता है थोड़ा, किसी को mechanical पता है, किसी को कुछ पता है। I am in IT company, I know little bit about IT, but पूरा पता है क्या? नहीं पता। There is not a single person in this world who can say I know everything in the world. कोई है ही नहीं। But God knows everything to the extent He knows what is going on in your mind. आपके मन में क्या चल रहा है ये भी पता है उनको। He knows. Can people go on mute? There's some noise. He knows that. Vaishnavi, please go on mute. He knows that what you desired at what point of time. सब कुछ याद है उनको. You would have desired something 5 years back. He remembers. You would have forgotten. He doesn't forget. उतना knowledge है उनको. He knows everything because he is the one who's created everything. सब कुछ उन्होंने बनाया है, और हर एक हृदय में रहते हो। He is sitting in the heart of every person, not even a person. He is sitting in the heart of an ant, an elephant, a crocodile, a cheetah. सबके हृदय में बैठे हो, सबको उनका सब पता है। That is God. इसीलिए वो God है ना। अगर पता नहीं तो फिर God कैसे? That is why he is called God, and he is the most knowledgeable. In fact, all the Vedas are coming from him. Sarvasya chaham mridasannavishto matta smritirjnanamapohanam cha वेदेश सर्वे रहमेव वेद्यो वेदांत कृतवेद विदेह चाहम। Lord is saying everything is in the Vedas is to know me, क्योंकि सब कुछ भगवान से आया है, like that. Yeah, so he spoke Bhagavad Gita 5000 years back, और अभी भी इतने सारे स्कॉलर्स पढ़ने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं, साइंटिस्ट पढ़ रहे हैं, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है। Why? Because it's such a great science. उसको समझने के लिए एक मूड चाहिए, उसको समझने के लिए एक you need some qualification. ऐसे नहीं समझ सकते, right? That is what it is. The third is most knowledgeable. Fourth is, now different religions call God by different name, right? Like sun is called by different name in different places. It is called as sun, Ravi, Dinkar, Bhaskar, Surya, Aditya, but it's the same sun. अब यहाँ पे सन एक ही है, चाइना में से एक ही है, कोरिया में एक सेम है, यूएस में भी सेम है, ऐसा नहीं कि अलग अलग है. सिमिलरली गॉड इज द सेम बट इज कॉल्ड बाय डिफरेंट नेम्स इन डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. सेम भगवान है पर कहीं अल्लाह बोला जाता है, कहीं जिहोवा बोला जाता है, कहीं कुछ और बोला जाता है. दैट इज द पॉइंट, राइट? सो ही इज गॉट different names in different places. One God, different names, like that. And God has various roles to perform. He is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the destroyer of the universes. बनाते वही हैं, maintain भी करते हैं, destroy भी करते हैं. Actually बनाता है ब्रह्मा जी, but ब्रह्मा जी gets the power from Krishna, original God. Maintain विष्णु करते हैं और destroy करते हैं शिव जी. Right? So you can see here, from the pores of the body of Vishnu, millions and millions of universes are created. This छोटा छोटा गोला जो दिख रहा है, this all universes coming from the pores of Krishna or Vishnu. So he takes various roles. So there is another world we talked about in the last session, which is called a spiritual world, where God is in his sweetest form called as Sri Krishna, Ram, Vishnu, right? And he's enjoying pastimes in different roles, right? That is God. Now some religions say, especially in Christianity or Muslim Islam, they say actually God is the one who gives justice. उधर वो बैठे हैं, बूढ़े हैं, ऐसे काट लाठी पकड़ के बैठे हैं और जो भी उनके सामने आता है उसको पनिशमेंट देते हैं. तुमने इतने बुरे काम किए हैं, जाओ नरक में. This is what people think. Actually, that is not the full understanding of God. Actually, God does that through Yamaraj and through other agencies. But that is not his only role. That is not his full qualification. That is not his full understanding. His full understanding is he is actually a person like you and me. हमारे जैसी व्यक्ति है वो. But just that he is much more powerful than us. And he wants to have a relationship with us. हमारे साथ मैत्री करना चाहते हैं वो. But हम लोग उनसे रूठ के यहाँ पे आए. That's why we are getting the punishment, right? And he is enjoying with his friends. He is enjoying with his gopis. He is enjoying with his mother, father. अलग अलग रोल में वो एंजॉय कर रहे हैं. It is not that he is only like a judge sitting there in this chair. कौन आया है, मैं सजा दूंगा. No, that is only his part-time job. Like a judge is there who is giving, punishment in the court. Now the judge is not going to sit in the court for forever. He goes to his home. उसकी बीवी है, बच्चे हैं, पिता है, माता है, जो भी है. Similarly, God also has got multiple roles. Like I am, a different person in my office, and I am different person at my home. My kids can, sit on my back and say, "Papa, Papa, चलो घोड़ा खेलते हैं." Correct? But if somebody does in the office, ऐसा कर पाएगा क्या? नहीं कर पाएगा, right? Which means we are different people in different places. Similarly, God acts as a judge and is also a person in the spiritual world who's enjoying. He is, enjoying with his friends. He's enjoying with his, different associates. So like that, God has got different roles. He's not only the rewarder or punisher person. That's very important to understand. Now, this is very, very important point. Basically, there are different ways on different levels of understanding God, right? First level of understanding is fear. So I give you one analogy. So this fellow came and told my friend, worship Jesus, otherwise you will be condemned to hell for eternity. That is called fear. डर के भक्ति कर रहा है. अरे बाप रे, भगवान मुझे कुछ करेंगे, मैं अच्छा हूँ, मैं भगवान को याद करता हूँ. That is called as fear. Like one of my friend in Cognizant named Narayanan, he came one day and said, अरे मैं क्या बताऊँ आनंद, कल मैं गणपति को जाने वाला था, दगड़ू शेठ को जा नहीं पाया और घर पहुंच गया तो मैं घबरा गया. अभी क्या होगा? मैंने बोला तो गणपति को मैं आऊंगा, पर मैं गया नहीं, तो मैं घर से वापस गया. He was staying in about 10 kilometers from the temple and दर्शन लेके आ गया. बोला क्यों? अरे कुछ बुरा भला हो जाता ना यार, ऐसा क्या कर रहा है? This is called worshipping God at the level of fear. डर के ये करने का. There are so many people. Like one of my colleagues' mother-in-law, she was doing a function at her home, and my colleague's son was actually not well. He was only 3-4 years old, but the mother-in-law said कि सबने बैठना पूजा में. तुमको भी बैठना है, तुम्हारे पति को भी बैठना है और वो बच्चे को भी बैठना है, और उसके बिना पूजा खत्म नहीं होगी। उसने बताया अरे उसको बुखार है, उसकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, बैठना है मतलब बैठना। तो उसको बिठाया। तो द मदर इन लॉ सेड डिड ही टेक अ बाथ? एंड शी सेड अरे बीमार है वो, बुखार हुआ है, व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट टेकिंग अ बाथ? तो नहीं 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 नहीं, बारिश उसको भिगो के लाओ। एंड शी फोर्सिबली टुक दैट पुअर चाइल्ड वाज एक्चुअली शिवरिंग, और उसको ठंडे पानी से नहाना के ला गई एंड बोला कि पूजा में बैठो। दिस इज कॉल्ड एज वर्शिपिंग एट द लेवल ऑफ फियर। ये सही बात नहीं है। भगवान सेंसिटिव है। भगवान इज नॉट लाइक अ पर्सन हु इज गॉट नो सेंसेस। ही अंडरस्टैंड्स यू, राइट? But we have to understand that God is not only fearful, cannot be understood only by fear. That's the very lowest understanding of God. What is the next level? Desire. Now, if you, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritana arjuna artho jigyasu artharthi ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ। तो कृष्णा says कि चार प्रकार के लोग मेरे पास आते हैं। कौन से? चतुर्विधा भजन्ति माम जन सुकृत अर्जुन। आर्तो, जो डर के मारे लोग आते हैं, भगवान मेरे लाइफ में बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, सॉल्व करो। दैट इज वन। सेकंड कैरेक्टर आर्तो जिज्ञासुर, भगवान होते कौन है, मंदिर में करते क्या ये लोग, देखने आता हूं। दैट इज जिज्ञासुर। आर्तो जिज्ञासुर अर्थार्थी। कई सारे 99% लोग क्या करते हैं, आते हैं, 1 रुपए का कॉइन डालते हैं, भगवान मुझे वो 10 लाख का जॉब दिला दो, प्लीज प्लीज दिला दो। 1 रुपए डाला कॉइन हुंडी में और मांग रहा है कितना, 10 लाख का जॉब। कोई भी ऐसा स्टॉक एक्सचेंज है जो इतना एक्सचेंज देता है? बट ये मांग रहा है किससे, भगवान से। दिस इज कॉल्ड डिजायर। वी गो टू टेम्पल और भगवान के दर्शन लेने के बजाय, भगवान आपके लिए मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ पूछने की बजाय क्या बोलते हैं, भगवान हमारा जो पूरा लिस्ट होता है भर भर के, मेरे एग्जाम्स में पास कराओ मुझे, मुझे अच्छी नौकरी दिलाओ, मुझे अच्छी गाड़ी चाहिए, यूएस जाना है, वीजा। देयर इज अ इन हैदराबाद देयर इज अ टेम्पल कॉल्ड एज वीजा बालाजी। यू नो दैट वीजा बालाजी क्या करते हैं वो? दैट टेम्पल इज रिनाउंड टू गेट वीजा। मतलब क्या, जब भी तुमको वीजा चाहिए ना यूएस का, यू गो देयर एंड प्रे एंड यू गेट द वीजा। दैट्स व्हाट पीपल थिंक, इट्स कॉल्ड वीजा बालाजी। तो मतलब 99% ऑफ द पीपल हैव डिजायर्स इन देयर माइंड। शादी करनी है, अच्छी लड़की चाहिए, अच्छा लड़का चाहिए, बंगला चाहिए, यूएस जाना है, जर्मनी जाना है, जो चाहिए तुम लिस्ट भगवान को दे दो। दैट इज कॉल्ड वर्शिपिंग एट द लेवल ऑफ डिजायर। दिस इज कॉल्ड एज बिजनेस हो गया ना ये तो। दिस इज नॉट लव, दिस इज बिजनेस। लाइक मेनी पीपल इन पुणे एंड अक्रॉस राजस्थान as well, many Marwadis actually, those who have got this grocery shop business, वो लोग क्या करते हैं, every year they go to Balaji, जहाँ तिरुपति में, and they strike a deal with God. भगवान इस बार अगर मेरा 10 करोड़ का बिजनेस हो गया ना, आपको मैं 50 लाख रुपए दूंगा। दिस इज व्हाट दे डू। एंड इफ देयर बिजनेस फ्लरिशेस, 10 करोड़ का बिजनेस हो गया, तो वो लोग आके सही में देते भी 50 लाख रुपए का ना, कुछ तो हीरा देते हैं, कुछ तो देते हैं, दे डू। बट दैट इज बिजनेस हो गया ना ये भाई, कि आई विल डू समथिंग फॉर यू, यू आल्सो डू समथिंग फॉर मी। दैट इज नॉट गॉड, गॉड इज देयर फॉर, है ना। गॉड इज देयर टू लव। लव मांग रहे भगवान भाई, तुमसे कोई पैसा वैसा नहीं मांग रहे। बट वी, हमको लगता है कि नहीं, भगवान हमसे कुछ चाहते हैं, हमें भी कुछ देंगे। दैट इज डिजायर। थर्ड, बट इट्स एक्चुअली बेटर देन फियर। थर्ड इज कॉल्ड ड्यूटी। जैसे आप अगर अपने माता पिता को पूछोगे कि आप ये गणपति की पूजा क्यों करते हैं हर बार, तो बोलेंगे देखो हमारे पिता जो थे ना वो करते थे, इसलिए हम भी कर रहे हैं। क्यों? ड्यूटी के साथ, कि भगवान को थैंक यू बोलना है, ड्यूटी के लिए कर रहे हैं, राइट। तो many people in the world also do this, especially in India, ड्यूटी के लिए कर रहे हैं भाई। That's why, right? There is no love in the heart, but just because of gratitude, हमारे खानदान में चले आ रहा है, हमारे ये करते हैं, वो इसलिए कर, right? Like that. One time there was it's kind of ritual they do. उनको पता ही नहीं क्यों कर रहे हैं। One time a girl was getting married, and in that marriage, a cat was running around in the marriage hall. वो एक जगह बैठ ही नहीं रहा था, इट वाज डिस्टर्बिंग द पुजारी। पुजारी ने बोला एक बड़ा बास्केट लेके आओ, और वो बास्केट वो बिल्ली के ऊपर रख दिया, राइट। एंड वो बाजू में जहाँ पे यज्ञ चल रहा था उससे थोड़ा दूर था वो, और वैसे ही पूरा शादी हो गया। राइट? तो इसी लड़की का जब शादी हुआ, right? The girl who got married, her daughter marriage it was after 25-30 years. Now everything was being arranged for that marriage. The same lady who got married 25-30 years back, she came and he said, बाकी सब करो ना करो, तुम एक बास्केट लेके आओ और एक बिल्ली लेके आओ सफेद कलर की. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरी शादी में भी ऐसे किया था. तो बेसिकली पीपल डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या चल क्या रहा है. व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर दिस रिचुअल? क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग? नो अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दे आर जस्ट डूइंग फॉर द सेक ऑफ ड्यूटी. करना इसीलिए कर रहे, पता नहीं क्यों कर रहे, क्या कर, अगरबत्ती क्यों जला रहे नहीं पता, दिया क्यों जला रहे नहीं पता, कर्पूर क्यों जला रहे नहीं पता, बाबा भगवान को भोग क्यों चढ़ा नहीं पता. बिकॉज दे डू नॉट नो. They do not know because they are not try to understand it. This is called as ड्यूटी की करने के लिए कर रहे हैं. जैसे कोई जॉब करने के लिए करता है, जॉब से कोई प्रेम नहीं करता. They just go their duty. हाँ ठीक है, 8-9 घंटा काम करके आ गए. That is the point. Now the last stage is of love. There was one lady in Vrindavan. She used to sell fruits, and one time she was selling fruits. सेब ले लो सेब, अनार ले लो अनार, ऐसे चिल्ला रही थी. And then Krishna was a small boy, 4 or 5 years old. He wanted some fruits, so he ran in the home. He had seen his mother give some grains and take some fruits. तो क्या किया उसने? अपने झोली में ग्रेन्स लिया, कुछ चावल लिए और भागा बाहर. माता माता मुझे भी चाहिए. And he gave the grains. कुछ थोड़ा मोड़ा ग्रेन्स आया. And the lady gave him the fruits, and she was very happy because this Krishna was a small boy, very attractive, and he became really happy and he was smiling, and he took the fruits and went away. And this lady was so happy to just give the fruits to this small boy. सिर्फ फल देने से कारण उसके हृदय में एकदम संतुष्टि हो गई. What she did not realize was उसके बास्केट में जो चावल गिरे थे उसके मोती बन गए, ज्वेल्स बन गए, हाँ पर्ल्स बन गए. बट शी डिड नॉट नोटिस. उसको उठाया बास्केट को, वापस गई फॉरेस्ट जंगल में, सारे जो दागिने थे वो फेंक दिए, जवाहरात थे फेंक दिए, और फ्रूट्स लेके आई कृष्ण को देने के लिए. बिकॉज शी वॉज नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट द मनी, शी वॉज नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट द गोल्ड, शी वॉज बॉदर्ड अबाउट द हैप्पीनेस ऑफ कृष्णा. इसको बोलते सेल्फलेस लव. प्रेम से, जो माँ का प्रेम अपने बच्चों के लिए होता है, उसमें कोई कैलकुलेशन नहीं होता कि अभी मैं इतना सेवा करूंगी, 20 साल के बाद जब बड़ा हो जाएगा तो मेरी सेवा करेगा, हाँ ठीक है ऐसे करते. नो, देयर इज नो कैलकुलेशन एट ऑल फॉर अ मदर. अब मॉडर्न माओं को पता नहीं मुझे, बट एटलीस्ट इन द ओल्डन डेज मदर्स यूज्ड टू बी वेरी वेरी सेल्फलेस. कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं. लाइक वन टाइम देयर वाज अ बॉय एंड ही डिडंट हैव अ फादर, so the mother actually took a lot of efforts to bring this boy, bring this boy up. बड़ा हो गया लड़का, अभी जॉब करने लग गया. So he had a he started loving a girl. उनका अफेयर चल रहा था. So the mother said कि ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, तेरे लिए अच्छा है. And he said no, I am going to marry her. तो बोला ठीक है. तो एक दिन वो लड़का आया माँ के पास, बोला कि माँ मुझे तेरा दिल चाहिए. बोला क्या दिल चाहिए? बोला क्यों? क्योंकि मेरी जो गर्लफ्रेंड है वो मांग रही है. तो माँ ने कुछ सोचे बिना उसको दिल दे दिया. And then he was running with the heart in his hand towards his girlfriend to tell her कि I got the heart. And he fell down. नीचे गिर गया ठोकर खाके. ठोकर खाके गिरने के बाद भी उस हृदय से आवाज आया, बेटा तुझे लगा तो नहीं? This is the mother's love. This is selfless love we are talking about. And this is the love we are seeking from God, for God, which is the original love. ये बाकी जो levels हैं, fear, desire, duty, that is only, it is not the true love of God. वो हम भगवान से प्रेम नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम तो, we are just doing it for the sake of it. तो इसीलिए we are looking at God who is full of love and he wants to give us love. But we are the ones who are revolted. हमने वहां उनसे झगड़ा करके आए कि भगवान मुझे नहीं रहना आप लोगों के साथ, मैं अपना अपना जा रहा हूं. And we were created this material world. Another analogy is given is a mother is cooking in his home in her kitchen, and a small girl comes, 5 years old, mama, mama, मुझे भी cooking करना है. And now the mother knows, कि भाई कितना भी बच्ची प्रयत्न करे वो कुकिंग नहीं कर पाएगी, because there is, आग है यहाँ पे, हाथ को जल जाएगा. So what does she do? So she gives a toy kitchen to the girl, छोटा प्लास्टिक का toy kitchen. And the girl goes and she's making chapati, sabji, roti, सब कुछ बना रही, right? 2 घंटा बीत जाते हैं. And the girl goes to the mama and mama, mama, भूख लगा है. Now the mother will say, अरे 2 घंटे से तू खाना बना रही थी, तो अभी मेरे पास क्यों आई? And the girl knows, वो तो नकली वाला खाना था. Similarly, we also revolted against God in the spiritual world. हम लोग कहीं और से आए हैं, आध्यात्मिक जगत से आए हैं, भगवान से झगड़ा किया हमने. भगवद गीता में भगवान बोल रहे हैं, क्या बोल रहे हैं? इच्छा द्वेष समुत्तेन द्वंद्व मोहेन भारत. इच्छा की हमने कि मुझे अलग से कुछ करना है, भगवान आपके साथ नहीं रहना. और भगवान ने ट्राई किया, मत जा, वहां पे बहुत ठोकरे खाओगे, उधर कोरोना हो जाएगा, इतने सारे प्रॉब्लम्स है. नहीं सुना, हम बिना सुने आ गए. बोलो नहीं, तुम्हारे साथ रहना ही नहीं मेरे को. आई वॉन्ट टू लिव सेपरेटली फ्रॉम यू. हम लोग इधर आ गए. एंड देयर आफ्टर वी आर सफरिंग. देयर इज नो limit to the suffering, right? Similarly, we have actually revolted against God and we come here, right? That's why we are suffering in the current whatever we are doing. So we'll stop here today. I'll just talk about a few things which we discussed. Basically, why there are so many religions? Because everybody is not at the same level with respect to God understanding. Different people have been given different understanding at different point because their levels of understanding different. We talked about an analogy of a mathematics where a child is given mathematics as per his level. A second standard boy cannot be given calculus, integration, algebra. Right? Similarly, there are different people at different levels. And that's why the religions are different, who talk about only some part of the entire Vedas. Right? So Bible, Quran, all these religions are subset of the Vedas. Right? I'm repeating for the sake of completeness that we are not criticizing any religion. We are actually going only by the facts that every religion is giving a different level of information. Right? So we talked about that. We talked about how the basics of all the religions are same. That God exists in the spiritual world, that we are all part and parcel of God, that we should follow the rules of God, we should not sin. Like that, there are a lot of fundamental knowledge which is same. Quran, Bhagavad Gita, Bible, we compare, and it is said in Bible, it is said there, let there be light, or let there be creation, and the world was created. And in Bhagavatam and in Bhagavad Gita, it is detailed information is given as to how this creation was done. So, and next time we will see how the Vedic information is full of everything which we want. It talks about in detail how this entire world was created, whereas Bible and Quran are not able to tell that, right? So there is different level of information in different places. Still, if one follows Islam properly or Christianity properly, Judaism properly, they will still be able to achieve God. That is a real understanding of religion. That is a real spiritual understanding. Not saying कि नहीं हमारा ही religion सब secret है, उसमें कुछ दम नहीं, because which means you are not understood spirituality. विद्यावने संपन्ने ब्रह्मणे कवि हस्तिने शुनिचैव स्वपाके च पंडिता समदर्शिनी. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, a pandita is a person who sees that every person in this material world is connected to God, the same God. अलग-अलग God नहीं है, same God है वो. That is called पंडित. पंडित ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ सब वेद जानते हैं पर पता ही नहीं कौन क्या है. Pandit is a person who understands that the people here who I'm seeing are all coming from God. They are all part and parcel of God. Right? Like that. Okay, so it's 8:30. We'll stop here. If there are any questions, we can take. Are there any questions? कोई question है किसी का? Okay, let's start with the question. Have you all understood what we spoke about? Just type in yes if you understood. Just type in yes if you understood whatever we discussed today. Okay, only one so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, let me ask a couple of questions and then we'll end today. I just want to make sure you understood. Okay. What is the definition of God? Who do we call as God? क्या definition है भगवान का? Anything you remember, you can type in. जो भी याद आ रहा है. हमने भगवान का डेफिनेशन देखा जिसमें 6 पैरामीटर्स थे. ये जिसमें होंगे वो भगवान है. आई एम गिविंग द हिंट. कौन से पैरामीटर थे वो? Anybody remembers? No? Okay, perfect. Mahima has got the right answer. Strength and knowledge. She's got 2 things right. Yeah, Snehal is also right. Creator. Yes, Geeta has got it right. Having all beauty, all strength. Vageshwari is also right. Vageshwari already know this. She's not allowed. Okay, anything else? So beauty, strength, knowledge. What are the other 3? Beauty, knowledge, strength. और कुछ था? और 3 पैरामीटर्स हैं. Yes, Geeta is right. Richness. One who's got all the money in the world. सब कुछ उनके पास है. वो भगवान है. 4 हो गया अभी तक. और क्या है? Fame. Perfect, Geeta. Fame. He's all famous. सबको पता है भगवान का नाम. And the last one is, anybody remembers? What is the last one? Renunciation. Renunciation means त्याग. मतलब भगवान जब कोई भी चीज बनाते, जैसा भी मेरे पास हाथ में मोबाइल है, अब इसके ऊपर लिखा है कि मेड इन चाइना बाय OnePlus, करेक्ट? पर हमारे कहीं यहाँ पे लिखा है मेड बाय गॉड इन वैकुंठा और स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. कुछ नहीं लिखा है. बिकॉज गॉड क्रिएट्स एंड ही इज रिनाउंस्ड है. वो त्याग कर देते सबका. वो ऐसा नहीं बोलते कि ये मेरा है. राइट? दैट्स व्हाट इज कॉल्ड रिनाउंसिएशन. Also, another understanding of renunciation is there are so many people in this world who do not believe in God. वो बोलते हैं कि भगवान है ही नहीं, पर God is giving everything for them, eating, sleeping, सब करने के लिए भगवान दे रहे हैं. वो ये नहीं दिख रहे कि अरे ये जो बंदा है ना, ये मेरे बिलीव ने उसको करता, मैं इसको कुछ भी नहीं दूंगा. नहीं, God is giving everything, right? Like that. So that's called renunciation. Okay, thank you so much. I think some of you are able to remember some of the things. Any other questions or any other thoughts before we close? No questions? Okay. Thank you so much. And the next session will be coming Sunday, which is 16th of May. Okay. So today I see there is less attendance. Have you finished all your exams, or some of you still have to go some exams? What is the status? सबके एग्जाम्स खत्म हो गए? Okay, सबके एग्जाम्स खत्म हो गए. Good. Okay, so you are free now to attend the session. Otherwise, it's very difficult. ठीक है. So I think please continue chanting your rounds. Right? Whatever you talked about mantra meditation, continue करो अपना chanting, and please come for the Sunday session on Sunday. And it's going to be an interesting session. We're going to continue further. So please ask your friends to join as well. Okay. Thank you so much.